So you guys know my channel, Just My Luck. Today I have a special guest with me. We have Keenan right here. I've always kind of wanted him to be on my channel here because I was just very interested in anybody who is, you know, passionate about any type of art they do. And I considered music a very, you know, true form of art, a very raw, sensational form of art, that when I meet somebody such as Keenan right here who has the talent of singing, you know, or anyone who has the talent of dancing, things like that, it really like touches me to be like, wow, like this is amazing. This is something I wish that I could have, but I don't have it. That's just how it is. But I appreciate people that do, because without people like that, we wouldn't have music in our world, you know. So, all right. So this is like a little interview that we're having right now. I just want to, you know, touch on some questions that I've been curious about, you know, with Keenan here. Okay, so.
Happy to be here too. Real honored.
Okay. Now, well, first of all, drop your IG name, your Snapchat name real quick. You know, everyone want to know that. You know.
Well, y'all can follow me on IG at kwinston.12 and then on Snapchat at Keenan026.
Okay, so I just want to know, like, so are you from Virginia?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so raised and born. So, like, what, Richmond, Virginia?
Yeah, Richmond.
Okay.
I pretty much grew up in Richmond my whole life.
Your whole life? Okay, that's cool. And then, how old are you?
I'm 20. I just turned 20.
Look at that, 20! Hey! Okay, that's lit. Do you go to school?
Yes, I go to Virginia State right now.
That's
yeah,
cool.
I'm a sophomore.
And what do you study?
Mass communications.
Mass communications,
Yes,
guys. Okay. So, when did you first start singing?
I actually started singing at an early age. I came up in church, so I started singing in the choir. So I'd say around like maybe 5 or 6. That's when I first started singing.
Crazy.
Yeah, because I started off in the Little People's Choir at my church at 31st Street, and then from there I just kept on going with it.
Okay, that's awesome. And then, how did you know you were good?
Actually, when I first started singing, I didn't really think I was that good. You know, it was times to where, because I actually started playing drums first. That was my first love, the drums. So then when I started singing, I was like, this is alright, but I don't know if I want to like stick with it. I really start focusing on the drums.
Oh, wow.
It's when I started playing the piano later on, around like when I turned 11 or 12, that's when I started singing along with it, and I was like, I might have something. So
is that like what is that? Is that like a requirement? If you sing, you gotta make sure you play a musical instrument. I feel like a lot of, don't you see that? A lot of musicians, they have an instrument that they play or know how to play.
I mean, it is like that with a lot of musicians, but I wouldn't say you have to. It does help though. Like
yeah,
when you play the piano,
hand.
yeah, like with the notes and stuff like that.
Right.
And how to sing around it, it does play a big part.
Alright, that's cool. And then I also wanted to know, like, so did you have to gain self-confidence in your singing, or did you know, always have that?
It kind of, for me, it took me some time and whatnot, because like I started singing, like I said, at an early age, and then, you know, it was something I just kind of like did behind the scenes, like I kind of threw under the rug and stuff like that. I was kind of scared to express it, but as time went on, I started, you know, singing in talent shows. I was scared to post my singing at one point. I then started posting my stuff. So, I mean, over time, I just got, the more I worked on it, the better I got and the more confident I got.
Okay, so was that something you would say for anybody who's out there who want to like share their music? Like, what's some tips that you would tell them to overcome that that little, you know, confidence barrier, or that little, you know, I don't know what the world would think about my music, or I don't know what the world would think about my art? Like, what's some tips you would probably try to tell someone? Like, if I was someone, you know, like, what
I mean, I would just say, like, don't overthink your abilities. If you know you're good at something, and if you feel like you might have something, stick with it. Also, don't worry about what everybody else may say, because at the end of the day, you control your own destiny. So, like, what you decide to do, you just got to keep on being consistent with that and pushing with it. And I guess just surround yourself around people that's going to actually like really motivate you and push you to be the best that you can be.
That was the next question I kind of had. How do you remain so positive? Because I follow you on Instagram and you're always posting these stories and they make me smile. I love seeing your stories, man. They're always like so hyped. Like, he's always like, yeah, today's going to be a great day. Today's going to be a better day. If it's not okay, it's going to be okay. You know, I always wanted to know, like, how do you remain so positive? Like, how do you...
it's really what you like surround yourself with, like I said, and what you like feed into your daily routine and stuff like that. Like me, I try to stay away from negativity. I try to follow like positive stuff on social media, and my friend group, I just try to be around as many positive people as I can. So that pretty much plays a role.
Okay, that's awesome. Okay. So I want to also ask you, like, what's been your greatest struggle, like, music-wise? What would you say has been your greatest struggle?
My greatest struggle is kind of like what I said before about maybe the confidence or, you know, not really believing in myself all the time. It's certain, and not just that, but also like it's been times where I would sleep on my talent. You know, I think, okay, I'll get a little big-headed every once in a while, and then I think, okay, this is just good enough, and sometimes I'll be okay with being mediocre. But I mean, like, as a musician or anything that you do, you just always have to, like, keep on working and being consistent. That's the biggest thing. So, me, I'll probably say that. But, I mean, now that I'm getting older, I'm getting wiser, I know what I need to do as far as, like, being relevant, consistent, and just working on my craft daily.
Okay, nice. I also wanted to ask you, was there a lot of musical influence around you besides the church that you grew up in?
Oh, well, actually, my mom and my dad, they actually played a big role. My dad, my dad, he was in a band in high school.
What?
Yeah, he played trumpet, and then my mom, she always sung. So like,
full of musical geniuses.
Yeah,
I tell you guys, wow, I tell you.
So I mean, they pretty much played a major role, and then I had some uncles and cousins and stuff that was into music, so it's kind of in my blood.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool, guys. Okay. Also, I would like to ask, who's your favorite music artist? You can do top 5, top 3.
Oh yeah.
Like, what would you say?
Well, I mean, I always like Chris Brown coming up. But my main
Virginia native.
Yeah,
hey.
Virginia native.
Shut up.
But before, you know, Chris came on the scene and stuff like that, I was a huge fan of Michael Jackson.
Heck yeah.
So yeah, both of those, like, I used to just study their music, study their videos, like I used to try to do all the latest dances, they did all of that.
Oh,
so
shoot.
they really had a big influence on me music wise.
That's cool. That's cool. And then, do you write lyrics?
Well, lately I haven't been writing as much, but I try to do original stuff whenever I do write. So yeah, I mean, I write mainly. Right now I'm just focused on like playing piano and stuff like that. I play in church still, but yeah, occasionally I write every once in a while.
Every once in a while. Okay. So how does it go about, like, how do the lyrics come to you? I always wondered about that, like, you know, because I'd be like, I do a little bit of poetry, but I mean, it flows to me, but I kind of have to like zone out and think about like categories or topics that I can, you know, put down on paper or put down in words. So how does the lyrics come to you?
I mean, me, I just pretty much write off emotion, like whatever I feel, whatever I might be going through, whether it's a happy time, whether it's like even sad moments. I just try to write about the moments I go through and then capture those moments, like with my pen and my paper. So.
Got it. So like, would you say that the music you have written or the music that you do play, do they have a theme to them? Like, is it more like love songs, or like, is it like angry, kind of depressed, you know? Like, does it have a theme, or is it just kind of like?
It's just how I'm feeling. I just try to mix it up every once in a while. Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. Okay. And then, do you mind singing a little bit for the audience?
Oh, you want me to sing a little song?
A little something, whatever. Maybe your own original piece of something that you have, you know? I don't know. That's if you feel comfortable with it.
Oh, no, I can sing. One of my favorite John Legend songs, I'm going to sing a little bit of Ordinary People.
Okay. Oh, that's my song. Okay, go ahead now.
Girl, I'm in love with you, but this ain't the honeymoon. We passed the infatuation phase. Right in the thick of love. At times we get sick of love. It seems like we argue every day. I know I misbehaved. You made your mistakes. We both still got room left to grow. And though love sometimes hurts, I'll still put you first. We'll make this thing work, but I think we should take it slow. We're just ordinary people.
Hey, okay.
This is a little song.
Okay. I love that song. So,
Yeah, that's one of my favorites.
Hearing that. Okay, I'm hungry. Okay.
do a little something.
Alright, that's awesome. I'm telling you guys, like, this guy here, he's been blessed, man.
I
Like,
appreciate that.
He had a jacket on. He said, God is dope, man. Like, he's blessed, man. He surely is. And I think, you know, you should definitely, well, I don't know what your plans are with your music and what are your plans? Are you planning on trying to do professional music? Are you planning on, you definitely trying to do something with music?
Well, right now, like, I'm also into journalism
Right.
as well, like mass communications field. So I was thinking about doing like radio broadcasting for my main field, and on the side doing like maybe, of course, something with music, whether it's singing, production, whatever the case is. So.
Okay, awesome. And then, is there any other talents you hide from us that we should know about? You play the piano, you did drums a little bit, like you sing, like.
Yeah, I mean, coming up as a kid, I was just always into stuff. So like, at one point I was into dancing. Okay. I do poetry every once in a while. Yeah. So. We might have to do a poem together. Yeah, I might rap here and there. So.
Okay, hey, Keenan on the track. And then also, I wanted to know, like, where do you get your sense of style? I really like your sense of style. Your fashion sense, like, what influencer, like, how did you form your own sense of style and everything?
I mean, honestly, I just always like wanted to be different, you know, coming up.
I see you with that. That was like Naruto. That's Naruto.
Oh, I mean, Black Period.
I
like Black Period, man. I just like the shirt I had to get. So, I mean, for real, for me, it was just like a point of being unique with my style. I was just trying to stand out and stuff like that.
Okay, sweet. So you like matching? I see you got that.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know if you guys can see it, but I'm gonna show you later. But okay. Don't hurt me. All right. All right, so I wanted to do a little game here.
Okay.
It's called Finish These Song Lyrics. I'm gonna sing it. Well, I'm not even gonna sing it. I'm gonna say it in a monotone, and you just gotta finish that line. So I don't know if you're gonna be able to guess.
Let's see if I can guess.
All right. I don't even know how to. I don't even know this lyric like that, but I know it's been playing on the radio a lot. Okay, it said, "Please me, baby. Turn around and just tease me, baby." You know the song?
I know it's from Bruno Mars.
Yes!
I've heard it a few times, but
not enough to be like,
But I know it's a Bruno Mars and Cardi B.
Yes, it is. I don't even know the name of the song. I'll drop it down
it's
later.
Called Please Me.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Come on, please me, baby.
Alright, this one. I love you. Turn my headphone down.
As you dropped
a lot.
Yeah.
I was about to be like, oh my god, I'm scared. 21 Savage, everyone.
21.
Turn my headphone down a little bit. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Alright, okay, this is a classic. Alright.
Okay,
she was more like a beauty queen from a
what we saying? I think Mambo would do you mean? Okay, alright. MJ.
I already knew you were gonna get it down when you told me MJ was one of your influences. I was like, I had to drop it, of course, you know. Props to MJ, you know, shout out to MJ, rest in peace. So I was like, I knew he was gonna get it down. As soon as you said MJ was a big influence in your life, I was like, wow, like I already knew that was gonna go nice. Alrighty, I thank you so much for, you know, coming out today. I appreciate your time.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, it was really awesome interviewing with you and learning more about you. You know, I just hope you continue on with it. Like, you might not think or see the influence you have on others, but you do have a lot of influence, believe it or not.
I appreciate that.
I met you probably once, at a party. Like I met him at a party, and I remember exchanging IGs, and then I got more like, he's awesome.